The year 2014 became historic for Port of Los Angeles High School and its baseball program. 1 year removed from winning its first Crosstown League championship in 2013, the Polar Bears, in its first 3 years of playoff eligibility in the CIF-Los Angeles City section, have endured 3 straight semifinal losses, all to the eventual champion. After a slow start in the regular season, the Polar Bears repeated as Crosstown League champions and earned the top seed of the City Section Division III baseball playoffs. In the opening round, Port of LA edged Valley Academy of Arts and Sciences 8-5. Then in the quarterfinals against Northridge Academy, Polo was trailing 1-0 before this ground ball by Anthony Zankage led to chaos for the infield of the Pumas, as on this very play, Gabe Martinez and Paul Castaneda scored the tying and go-ahead runs. That selfless team effort from the Polar Bears guided them to yet another semifinal spot with a 2-1 victory, booking themselves a 4th consecutive semifinals appearance.
Third out there on the 4th, and Port of Los Angeles baseball defeats Northridge Academy.
Port of LA found themselves matched up with Crosstown League foe Rancho Dominguez Prep for the 4th time in 2014. The Lobos defeated the Polar Bears 2 out of 3 in the league matchups and led 4-3 with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning with the bases loaded. For the 4th time to truly be the charm, Port of LA called upon pinch hitter Matt Sparks.
This can tie the game. Ground ball to third. Throw to first. Not in time. Tie run scores. Here comes the throw to the plate. It's not going to come around. It's over. The Port of LA baseball team has defeated Rancho Dominguez Prep.
Thanks to that electrifying walk-off finish, the Polar Bears scored 3 runs in the bottom of the 7th to defeat the Lobos 5-4. Earning themselves their first berth in the CIF Los Angeles City Section Championship game, which took place on June 9th, 2014 on the campus of USC against Fulton College Prep of Van Nuys. Eventual City Section Division III Player of the Year, Fernando Rivas, got the call on the mound for the Polar Bears, and he delivered with 6 solid innings. With the Jaguars scoring the game's first 2 runs in the top of the 2nd inning, the Polar Bears looked to Rivas again, this time hitting a ground ball to shortstop, triggering an error, allowing Jonathan Contreras to score, putting the Polar Bears on the board, much to the delight of the Polar Bear faithful that traveled to Dead O Field. In the bottom of the 4th, Michael Vert led off with a triple, setting the stage for Rivas once again with this at-bat, bringing in Vert with this ground ball again to shortstop, tying the game at 2 runs apiece. In the top of the 6th, Port of LA added 1 for the highlight reel when right fielder Anthony Rea made this spectacular diving catch on a ball hit his way in shallow right field. But no play was more important than what the Polar Bears turned with 1 out in the top of the 9th inning. Fulton's Pedro Sanchez hit a ground ball to Rivas at first, who threw to second for the 2nd out of the 9th. But then, as the Polar Bears were not able to get the double play at first glance, Fulton tried to head for home, but suddenly was caught in a pickle as the combined efforts of Rivas, Zankage, Contreras, Martinez, and relief pitcher Chris Marshall went around the horn to turn the last of 3 double plays by the Polar Bears defense to keep the game deadlocked at 2. Then in the bottom of the 9th, the Polar Bears once again turned to the Marshall plan.
Marshall with a shot to left center. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Base hit. Marshall's going for 2. And that's a leadoff stand-up double.
After that leadoff gap splitter, Marshall was sacrificed to third on a bunt from Rivas, setting up Polar Bear baseball for their place in
pitch to
history.
Angel Munoz. This one's stopped by the third baseman. Throw to the plate. Not in time. The throw is dropped. It's safe, and it's over. The Port of Los Angeles High baseball team is the 2014 CIF Los Angeles City Section Division III baseball champions!
By virtue of their dramatic 3-2 9-inning walk-off victory over Fulton, Port of Los Angeles High School captured their first CIF Los Angeles City Section Division III baseball title, becoming the first male-related sports champion in the history of the San Pedro-based Charter High School.